Now, your Chris 6 weather forecast with meteorologist Bill Alexander.
Hey, good evening, folks. Turned out to be a warm and eventually humid day today. We made it to 79 degrees. It felt warmer than that because of that humidity. 68 your low this morning and no rain officially at the airport. Some people picked up 1/200ths of an inch, but most of it really didn't make it to the ground here. Now, here's what we have going on. You do see some showers out in the southern part of the Edwards Plateau. That's where that main jet streak is. But around here, it's been pretty quiet, just a few little sprinkles, and that's where we're seeing up towards Victoria County further to the north. But around the immediate Corpus Christi area, the coastal bend, pretty much devoid of any significant precipitation. Now, the temperatures really have come up. We're looking at that east and the east-southeasterly flow now, having moderated this weekend's fairly coolish temperatures. That dome of cooler air now thoroughly infused with Gulf moisture and the heat that goes with it. So temperatures hovering from the middle 70s to lower 80s. But the big difference from yesterday is those dew points. They were in the lower 60s yesterday, now lower to middle 70s out there. It's an August steam bath from Ingleside down towards the NAS, but just stay inside if you can. And you actually should be doing that. Well, visibility is holding at 3 miles at Rockport, some fog out there, and we're going to see that go down. We're going to see some showers beginning to work their way into the region, but the real big news, after midnight, fog is going to be fairly widespread across the area. Areas of fog dropping visibility by daybreak to around 1/2 to 3/4 of a mile, so prepare for that. And the reason, well, that warm front is backed over us and that humidity is just poured back in. Now, this high-resolution model is not showing much in the way of shower activity the next couple of days, and I believe that. Now, because there's nothing to trigger that, but you do see an impulse coming out of Mexico late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and this cluster of thunderstorms is anticipated to move just to our north. As it does so, it will deposit some fairly significant rain. A little smattering around here, but much heavier rain from the Edwards Plateau into south central Texas. That'll be early Wednesday morning. Around here, we're going to be looking at the wind being a major factor in the afternoon tomorrow with a pretty good sea breeze, and then the outflow from that thunderstorm complex, brief wind shift on your Wednesday morning, then back to the east and southeasterly flow. The real news, though, is the second half of the week. With this big storm system off to the west, pushes out an impulse that gives us a pretty good dose of thunderstorms beginning early Thursday night and then continuing to Friday and ultimately into Saturday. But after that, it clears out. It's looking pretty good for the beginning of next week. Tonight, though, patchy to occasionally widespread fog. Although only 71 degrees, a light southeasterly wind, and then tomorrow back into the middle, perhaps even upper 80s, maybe a sprinkle or two, but that's about it. The big news, of course, the second half of the week, much more rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Katya?